Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome to the stream. How we doing this early Tuesday morning? Tara, it looks like... Yes. Okay, I just had to make sure it didn't ding in because of course we were in an intro, but Tara, 24 months. Oh, jeez, Tara. Tara's been here for a long time. Although, Tara, I think you're still in an active subscription, it looks like. I think it looked like you just subscribed like last stream or something at 23 months. Are you just trying to make sure that it doesn't, yeah, I know you're something like that. I'm trying to find, let's see here. Anne, yes, actually, Anne, you're 36 months, but, thank you, Tara. You guys are amazing. I do see Anne and Tara in chat, so we're going to be jumping back into the Galley House. And, Anne just renewed. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Tara. Thanks, everybody. Guys, the incident at Galley House. We are back. I'm excited. And if you were not part of my Discord, you'll have missed out on the conversation that we've been having in my Discord. I actually, just for this purposes, I created an entire channel in my Discord called Incident at Galley House. And we've been we were discussing my theory because it dawned on me after the last episode. I think I was listening, I think it had started to sink into place after the stream ended, and I think the reason is because I've been so confused a couple of times because people I thought they were lying, and they needed, like, okay, just to give you an example, there is, when it was, at some point, somebody asks, I think it was, hang on, I know exactly when it is. It's probably here, actually. Here. So this is when Eddie and John, they are discussing, they find Thornton's body. And, obviously, like it says, Eddie says he's never really concerned himself with the staff. However, at some point, how did you know Rupert Galley? Why was he here? I have no idea. I don't know who he was. How did you recognize him? I knew it was him, is what John said. I thought he was lying, or like his whole memory. Zadok, welcome. Appreciate you popping in. We're just going over my theory right now. So I was just real confused for like a long time because like some of these people, they just seemed like they were lying. And it wasn't until we started learning that they're just forgetting things that some of this stuff made more sense. And so it really hit me, I think, when we found when this body happened, because this is when we find like Helen dies and everybody starts acting all weird and they're like forgetting who she is. Can anyone tell me who she was? Like, Damien should have known. And then like we jump into like the scene 13, and in Victoria's room he mentions about like at the end of this, why didn't everyone say anything? Her watch went missing. She asked too many questions and now she's dead, and her son was there too and he didn't even seem upset. You remember Mrs. Dower asked me to find her dinner. And then immediately afterwards, Damien dies. And we know from this episode, or this timeline, in the billiard room, Helen is talking all about her daughter. And then Helen dies, except nobody else remembers Eve. And that was when it dawned on me as I was kind of listening back. It seems like the person that dies is the person to remember the last deceased person. And we have evidence of that. So like we, of course, when they are moving the body, hang on. Thornton, maybe? Here. Probably. I think this is where he says, he talks about, you don't mean Rupert Galley, do you? Yes, poor Mr. Galley. He used to visit the chapel often as pious man. Hang on. This is not quite it. You don't mean... Yes, sir, I'm afraid to say he's passed away. So Thornton is the last, he's the person that remembers Rupert. And then next thing we know, we find Thornton's body. And then we have Eve's body, which I told Anne, you love this game, it's kind of goated. I'm kind of loving it too. It is insane. And then of course, so then Eve dies, and we'll jump to that in a minute. And then after that, Helen remembers Eve, she dies. And then Damien remembers Helen, and he dies. So I told Anne, as we were talking in the Discord chat, that I think we're missing a timeline, and I went back and I found it. I read through some stuff off stream, and we have this timeline, which totally makes sense because actually, is this the billiard room one? Nope. Billiard room. Yes, here. If you guys remember, in here somewhere, I don't remember precisely where, Eddie mentions that he knows that Eve is dead. Your daughter's dead, blah, blah, blah. But we never actually put them in a timeline where Eddie would know that Eve is dead. And so back here, this is a timeline. Eddie's available, Eve is available, and we know that she's still in Eddie's bedroom because this is where I think Damien is saying Damien finds Eve dead in Eddie's room, and we know that she's still there because of, so like she's just there the entire time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we should have pretty concrete evidence to place Eddie and Eve, and this should be, no, we didn't miss a timeline, Ann. It's just we don't get a whole lot of information all at the same time. But anyways, we should have pretty concrete information. If my theory's correct, somewhere in this timeline, when Eddie is talking to Eve, she's going to mention something about Thornton, and that's why she's the next person to die. So let's find out. We're going to put Eddie and Eve in timeline 9 in Eddie's bedroom. Ready for this, everybody? Timeline 9. Eddie's room. Eddie, you are this one. And Eve, you are this one. Hang on to your hats, guys. Are we right?
I thought I might find you here.
Close the door behind you. I've heard there are bad people walking around.
I brought you some hot cocoa.
Thanks, Eddie.
Do you mind if I sit on the bed next to you?
We are engaged, aren't we?
Oh, good. Look, I'm terribly sorry about earlier.
Me too. Don't be too annoyed at yourself. It's not your fault.
Well, I'm sorry all the same. Anyway, aren't you going to drink some?
Oh my gosh. There it is.
It tastes good. But I had some earlier. In fact, it tastes exactly how Thornton always makes it for me. Are you sure you didn't just take it from the pot on the stove that was already there?
Who's Thornton? Did you know the butler?
Of course I know him, Eddie. Stop fooling about.
It doesn't matter, I suppose. Do you know what I found earlier?
Oh, I heard about that.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant I found this ring. Don't you think it looks pretty?
Oh, I see. You're not going to ask me to marry you again, are you, Eddie? We've already got one wedding to get through.
Would you, darling?
Just give it back here. Stop fooling about so much. What's gotten into you?
I think I've fallen in love.
Well, whoever it is, she's a lucky girl, Eddie.
You know I love you more than anything else in the whole entire world, Eve.
That's very sweet of you, Eddie. You're not so bad yourself.
I'd climb the highest mountain if I knew that when I climbed that mountain, I'd find you.
Eddie!
Oh, dear God. What the hell? Oh, that's mine.
And you're still convinced it's potions or poisons. I'm still not convinced about that, but sure. Guys, we found that missing piece. Also, I found there was a piece of information. It's when it's not this. It is... I had it flagged, and I remembered it in the back of my head. Oh, maybe it is this? Yeah, here. It's when Eddie and Helen are in the billiard room. So this is right afterwards. So, like, Eddie goes to the billiard room, forgets about Eve, and then Helen's the one that remembers her. Here. This one. I had it bookmarked. I just never kind of put them in. But Helen says, I've hardly seen anyone all day. You know, if there's something going on, then I ought to know about it. Otherwise, it seems like you're disappearing off for hours at a time, leaving me and my son to entertain ourselves. Well, isn't that ironic? Because the timeline right before this one, in that one, we have Helen and we have Tony. We have them, so that's an indication of some sort that they are somewhere together. Now, the question is where? I don't know. Did I figure that out while I was reading through this stuff? So the last place we had Helen was the dining room, but they can't be there because I think Oswald's in there after. Yes, Oswald's in there after that one. Tony, on the other hand, was in Eddie's. Also can't be there because that's where Eve just was. All right, so I don't know precisely where they are, but we should be able to put Tony and Helen together, but not in the dining room or Eddie's room or Martha's room or Victoria's room, which leaves pretty much everywhere. Maybe living room, because that's where Helen is, but I thought Helen walked. Yeah, she enters at that one, so maybe not. Where's Tony at timeline 10? He's in Tony's room? Well, I guess does he leave in time, or does he enter in timeline 10? Okay, he's already there, so let's try to put them together in Tony's room in timeline 9. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Tony's room, timeline 9. Helen and Tony. Let's see if that's where they are. Garrietta. I bet it was Anne. It's always Anne. Blame Anne. Hashtag blame Anne. Got it. We can do that. It's Anne's fault. There we go. He's loaded the gun.
Tony, darling, have you seen your sister?
Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This is important, Tony. I think something's happened between her and Eddie. You wouldn't go and talk to her, would you?
I'm about to go and talk to her anyway. What do you mean?
You know how much this engagement means to the both of them. And I'm all too aware of how easy it is for young lovers to throw what they've got away before they've even started. It would be good to make sure she hasn't changed her mind about the whole thing, that's all.
Why can't you go and talk to her yourself?
We both know she wouldn't appreciate it. And you know her a lot better than I do, Tony.
Well, I'm surprised you're looking out for her. I hardly ever see the two of you talk, unless it's an argument.
Tony, I've always done what's right for the both of you. Never forget the trouble I had to go through to give each of you a decent upbringing.
I appreciate it, Mum. I'm just a little busy at the moment, so unless you have something important to tell me...
You're not involved in this funny business with the strangers, are you, Tony? You know that pocket watch of mine has gone missing?
Maybe that's for the best. Why did you bring it here?
Perhaps I should have left it at home. I don't feel safe in this house. It's not as if I know Martha that well. And now we're spending the night here with strangers. I can scarcely imagine what else is happening that we don't know about.
No, well, as long as it doesn't involve us, we'll stay out of it, all right? And if anyone comes up to you and starts acting funny, just shout, huh? And I'll come and help.
I hope that won't be necessary.
I know, but please be careful, Mum. I'll be in here if you need me.
There's no need to worry, darling. I know how to take care of myself.
Tony stays in the room?
Where did it go? How is that possible?
I wonder if he's talking about the pocket watch, because he gave it to Eve and he has forgotten about Eve by now, because you'll notice that the game also gives sound cues. So there was the thunderclap, and all of a sudden both of them stopped talking about Eve, and Tony's like, oh, unless you've got something important to tell me after that. I think that places everybody, if I'm not mistaken. That officially finishes timeline. I don't know why there's a question mark here, but this finishes timeline 9 for us. So we've got everything now. Also, hang on a second. Where's the study? I think it's here. I don't remember. I think this is where the pocket watch got stolen. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take the pocket watch off. I do believe this is where they find the body for Rupert. Yes. However, he dies here. And I actually inadvertently found that scrolling through the achievements, this is an achievement by marking a dead body on it. So, yay! Marked a death on the timeline. So, you mark, this is when Rupert died, but this is when they found the body. We could do that on a couple of them. It probably would make it a little bit easier. But anyways, moving on to timeline 10. I don't know that I have enough information there, but we know at this point Eve is dead. So Eve dies in timeline 9. And then her body is found in timeline 10. So we would just have to place Eddie and Martha yet in that one, but I'm not sure I know. We never did figure out where Eddie is in this one. This is where everybody runs to the billiard room. However, we do know. Do I have anything bookmarked in this one? I do not. However, what I do know is this one. We mentioned this happened before. Helen screamed and everybody came running. So Victoria finds Damien's body when she wakes up and she screams. So I'm going to assume in timeline 15 in Victoria's room, this is me speculating here, timeline 15, and this is probably where Victoria is going to mention something about Damien, because we've already ascertained as well. They seem like they're dying in reverse order. So Rupert was first, then Thornton, then Eve, then Helen, and then Damien. So Victoria should be the next person to die. So this is probably her instance where she mentioned something about Damien, and then everybody else has no idea who he is. So we're going to put everybody else in Victoria's room in timeline 15. And see what happens. Okay, I guess not. I mean, we can't necessarily place everybody just because, well... Yeah. As far as timeline 14, though, is this gonna show, like, everybody waking up in their own rooms? So, like, does Martha... I wasn't quite sure how to place people... after they all went to bed. We don't have a whole lot of information. Let's see if it has Martha waking up in her bedroom. Okay, no, not so much. All right, how do we figure that part out? Let's pop back over here. Let's see what happens. All right, here's the billiard room. I'm not sure. I thought I looked through this. We heard someone in here a moment ago. Did anyone see where he went? Well, we already knew about that, though, because Eddie was in there. So what he's just mentioning is that Eddie was in there, which we already knew. I'm just scrolling down through to see if I had anything else bookmarked. But I am curious to know where Eddie went in this timeline. He leaves, but we don't know where he goes. There's this whole argument. Go there now, give her a ring. Just trying to skim through here. I don't know why I trusted you all along. I've been trying to be polite and courteous, and for what? You're as much a stranger to me as anyone. So unless he would go back to his bedroom, I have a hard time imagining that because there's a dead body in there, but maybe he goes to remove the dead body because she did tell him to go reconcile with Eve. Let's test it out. So timeline 12. Eddie's room. And put Eddie in Eddie's room. That did not work. This is interesting, though. So it's true, they're coming back. Surely someone would have noticed if 4 people were walking around in the house. Yes, this is where we really started to realize that they're forgetting everybody. This is interesting too. I thought about this later afterwards. Thanks, Anne. At least John and I were invited. Isn't anyone going to point out there are already 2 strangers in the room? Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Anne. At least John and I were invited. Tony is kind of isolated now as far as, like, I think Eve was the person that was connected to the galleys, and then Helen dies, and now, like, Tony must seem like this random stranger in the house because, like, all of his contacts that are, like, actually associated with the Galley House are dead, and nobody remembers them, of course. We're all going to go to bed and lock our doors. Do all the doors have locks? Yes, darling. Then we'll all go to bed. You called the police, didn't you, Martha? That's right. We haven't placed Tony in the next timeline either because he doesn't want to go back to his bedroom. So, like, I guess the question is, where does he go? Like, there's not enough information about that. But he goes somewhere. And the question is does he go somewhere with Eddie, or does he just go on his own? We've got people in basically all the bedrooms. Victoria's room, the attic, Martha's room, Oswald's room, the study. Like, I just don't feel like we've got necessarily enough information. Okay, let's try to jump along the timeline here. So, let's see. We've got Martha and Eddie in this part that are unaccounted for. They can't be in the dining room, Eddie's room, the living room, or Tony's room. What other main rooms do we have? So not the dining room, not the living room. In timeline 10, Martha and Eddie. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Anne says, well, that wasn't a good whelp. No, my little dog somehow hurt her foot, and I'm not sure what she did. She seems to be okay, but she was holding it weird for a minute, and I just wanted to make sure she didn't, like, nothing was, like, bleeding or weird or anything. But anyway, so, okay, where was I here? Okay, that's how we place them. Eddie is already in the billiard room when Helen walks in. So, Martha and Eddie are going to be in the billiard room in timeline 10. Let's put them in there, see what happens. Or maybe I just lie. Oh, no, wait, yeah, Eddie, it goes to his room, and then in timeline 10, we don't have him. And he's already in the billiard room. Unless he's just not there with Martha. Maybe Martha's just somewhere on her own. Let's try it again. Okay, the game wants to make a fool of me. Where was Martha in timeline 9? She's in her own room. She stays there. Maybe they could be in Martha's room. I don't know. Some of those types of things are a little confusing to me. Let's try to put her... No, let's just try to put them both in there. And if it's not both of them, we'll try one of them. There we go.
Eddie, are you all right?
There's... Someone put a dead body in my room.
You can't be serious. The one from earlier?
No, this one was a girl. She looked about my age.
Oh my goodness, darling. That's horrible. Did you recognize her?
No, I have no idea who they were. I don't understand how they got there.
I can't believe it. Although, I mean, I certainly had my suspicions.
I found someone in the kitchen as well. They looked like they could have been a member of staff. Did you know them?
Who? I didn't think we had any staff working here today.
It must be the same thing then. After we'd moved it, I poured some hot cocoa and went back to my room. I was in there for a while. I don't know how I didn't spot it sooner.
You were distracted, darling. It's all right.
That's not the worst of it. I got into bed, and I didn't even notice that it was in there with me.
Oh,
except you did.
Darling, that's horrible.
I'm going to go and call the police. I thought I'd come and let you know first.
Wait, darling. We don't want all our guests being taken in for questioning now, do we? Especially not if we can take care of this ourselves.
There's like 4 bodies.
There are 3 dead bodies in the house.
3 at this point.
Because someone's trying to scare us, Eddie. That's all it is. And besides, no one's been hurt. None of these people had anything to do with us. If we're discreet about this, then it gives us the best chance at sorting this out ourselves.
And how do you suggest we do that? We have no idea who's doing this or how it's happening.
Darling, I think I know who's behind all this. Have you seen much of your Uncle Oswald this evening?
I noticed he wasn't there during dinner. He's not really my uncle, is he?
Exactly, Garrietta.
Of course not. You know, he came in here earlier threatening me. He seems to think that he deserves this house to himself, just because he used to live here.
I'll go and find him. I don't care if it's chucking it down outside. He's not staying here.
Darling, he's a dangerous man. If you confront him, I'm worried he might do something.
I have to do something, Mum.
Listen, I've heard that Tony keeps a gun in his bedside drawer. I'll go and get him out of his room, and then you can go in and take it. How does that sound?
Fine. I don't trust him with it anyway.
Exactly, darling. We'll confront Oswald on our own terms.
There's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it.
He must have stolen it while you weren't looking. I'm so sorry, darling. That must have been so upsetting to find.
It's like
Who's
someone
he?
was taunting me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house because I haven't found someone to marry yet.
Who is he?
We know it's him at least. This will be over soon.
I'll go and wait in the billiard room. You're sure about this?
I'm certain.
Okay, Martha stays. There was a bunch of stuff in there. But yes, Garriette, it's only mass murder. No need to involve the authorities. Yeah, that definitely should have brought a couple of the things up. So he wants to confront Oswald. I should have been bookmarking this as it popped up. He is actually Eddie's uncle, if these people are all related, because we know him from Timeline 1. He mentions that he and Rupert are brothers, but everybody's forgotten about Rupert. So, you know, I mean, this is why this is happening. So he wants to go find him, but no. She wants to go and talk to Tony to distract him here. And then she wants Eddie to take it out of his room. So there's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it. Was not... Whose body? Because I thought Eve was the one that had... Yeah, he gives Eve the ring. He must have stolen it while you weren't looking. Who is he? Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house because maybe this is Oswald? There's so much confusing and... Like, I'm not sure why he would say, I found the ring on the body. The body is Eve. And she would say, he must have stolen... There's some mismatching in pronouns here. All right, so we are officially... Guys, officially. We're done. Yep. This place is everybody because Eve's dead by this one. So we're gonna check mark this timeline. It is done. Now, here we go. Martha's gonna go get Tony out of Tony's room. So now we know how to place her. Let's go do it. Tony's room in timeline 11. And we're gonna get Martha and Tony. And let's see it. Doesn't the yellow thing mean they're right? Yeah, the greenish yellow thing. Yes, it does. It means there's connections that you're supposed to be able to figure out from those conversations about where to put people.
Hello, Tony. Can I come in?
Sure.
Is everything all right with you and your mum?
We're fine. She was in here a moment ago.
I'm glad. It's lovely to have the two of you here. Well, I think everyone's downstairs in the living room. Would you like to join us?
No. But thank you.
Are you sure? Or can I tempt you with something from the kitchen?
I'm not hungry.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I really think you should come with me. It's not healthy to stay in your room for the whole time.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just I'm worried about you.
Martha, I'm sorry, but your house is full of strangers. You have bigger things to be worried about.
I know perfectly well what's going on.
Do you? Because, and I don't want to be rude, but I really think some of the others in this house are trying to get the better of you. And I know we've only just met. But it's not often that my mum gets a friend. So I owe you that at least.
It's nice of you to look out for me, Tony, but I don't need you to tell me who to trust.
You really think Mr. Hobbs isn't in on it? Because I can tell you for certain that he's lying about why he's here. He wouldn't come all this way unless he knew something.
He's a guest here, just like you are.
At least I have a connection. And I was talking to my mum in here, and then immediately after she left, Mr. Hobbs came in like he was looking for something. And I don't think he knows fully what's going on either, but he's certainly a part of all this.
Well, you haven't been entirely open with me either, have you?
What?
Tony, I know you have a gun.
Of course I have one. That doesn't mean...
I know, darling, but there are bad people in this house, and maybe we could do with someone like you to be on our side.
I'd rather stay out of it. I'm sorry, I don't like what's happening. I don't even know who to trust.
Are you worried about your mum?
A little bit.
I understand, darling. But if you ever need help with anything, or if you or your mum run into trouble with anyone here, then I'll be looking out for you.
Thanks, Martha.
Come here, darling. Give me a hug. You know, I really think that you...
That sounds like Mum.
Tony, no. Leave it.
Okay, I think that gives us a decent clue, though, about Eddie, because this is where everybody runs to the billiard room in timeline 11. We should be... That's probably where Eddie goes. He probably goes to Tony's room to try to find the gun, right? So in timeline 12, when everybody's in the billiard room, let's try to see if Eddie is in Tony's room looking for a gun.
Well, there's only one thing for it.
He's hiding in the wardrobe. Oh, I'm sorry, I just whacked my microphone. He's waiting for Tony to come back. Oh, we've learned so much. We've placed everybody in timeline 11. We're going to mark that off. Timeline 12, we have placed everybody. Yes. I need to take something off of... No, timeline 12 is... I just need to... Timeline 12. We're finished. Every timeline up through 12. Now, timeline 13... Maybe he did actually. Tony went back to his room, but we didn't know that Eddie was going to be with him in timeline 13. Let's try that. He's sleeping on top of his suitcase. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Means he's also sleeping in a suit, but whatever. Exactly. All right. We've now, again, we've placed everybody. All right, so this is the part I'm now having issues with. How do we place people in 14? We supposedly have a connection here. I don't want to... I've got you to protect me from strangers. Don't run off again. I don't like being on my own with the others. Hobbs is suspicious. She believes him. Then he talks about her going to play the piano. Come to bed. I don't like this house. Don't feel safe here. I mean, I wouldn't feel safe here with 4 dead bodies under the roof either. I would have left and walked by foot by now. I would have swam across Quail Lane if I'd have needed to. If you're really worried, we can just keep the door locked until the police arrive. Maybe we should. And then they'll go visit her mom. Then he remembers Mrs. Dower. Why didn't anyone say anything? Her watch went missing, and her son was there too. He didn't even seem upset. We all know about that. That was in the billiard room. Others should have recognized her. They must have all known. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. You wouldn't lie to me. Of course I wouldn't. Who were you talking to? That was when she was talking to Helen about the pregnancy, and she didn't want to tell him. Everyone else in this house is lying through their teeth. We can't trust any of them. All right, let's go to sleep and you can explain it all to me in the morning. Like, there's nothing else there that I see that gives us any sort of advancement. We're going to change this instead of I mean, technically this is both. This is when she finds Eddie's dead body. And he dies somewhere between those two. How do we figure out how to place everyone else? We needed to place 1 through 6 at this point. Does Eddie go back to his bedroom? Like, he hasn't slept yet. Like, that's the wrong button. So, like, Eddie wasn't in his room the entire time. So, like, this is like people are getting up in the morning. And do you want to take care of that? If you're available. If you're not, I forgot about this. You're at work too, aren't you? Thanks, Anne. All right, apologize. I was just making sure that got taken care of. All right, so how do we place people? We know they're getting up for the day, but they're not. A piano plays from another room. So do we just assume everybody has congregated in the living room? Like, clearly somebody's there, but the only person that we know that plays the piano is Victoria. Now, John's got some sort of... Oh, you're not at work. You're not allowed to drive until 1:30. Okay, gotcha. We know John is intrigued by the piano. Do we try to put everybody else, or like... The living room's where the piano is. Somebody's in the living room. I'm wondering if it's John. I'm wondering if it's just John. Okay. Do we have any other ideas about who would have played the piano? That is the only thing. And I still don't know what the connection is in here. It's interesting she opens the wardrobe, though. Did you notice that? She's checking for dead bodies, quote unquote, in a wardrobe, but she knows Eddie apparently hides in them. It seems like, anyway. Have you had a bunch of people go check on Vic? I tried to have everybody check on Vic. I'm just not sure. Did I have... I did select Victoria when I did that, right? I think I selected everybody underneath Damien. And they're not all there. So I guess my question is, like, Oswald... I was about to call him Oswaldo. Oswald, he's a bit of a loose cannon, isn't he? We don't... Where's Waldo, right? Like, I don't have enough of information. I will say the one thing that we do know, though, there is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Hobbs on front steps at 26. I don't know if that means he's by himself, but this 26 is the very last timeline. I wonder if maybe part of it we're supposed to start working backwards? Entryway 26. Oh, there looks like there's a 27. Entryway John Hobbs. I don't know if he's dead though. He's not dead. The phone's ringing. Oh! Well, he fell out the attic. I'd say maybe somebody should answer the phone, except that I don't think anybody's alive to answer the phone. Let's go backwards. 25, we're gonna put John in the attic. The question is he there by himself? Because that is Annie's room, and I'm starting to wonder, by the way, if... Hang on, where's our people? Whoops. I wasn't actually trying to select it, but this adder, found walking in nearby village, deep cut on left arm, holding a bottle of absinthe. I think some people that told me before, they said is it like an antibiotic type thing or something like that? I'm wondering, I'll leave that on as her. I don't know if that's her or not, but like, I'm gonna try putting Annie with him. Nope. Okay, we gotta do just John himself. But we do have a connection there, so... Or does he find... Is her body dead up here?
You've done it now, John.
What? The phone's still ringing.
Well, this is it. I don't remember her. I don't remember any of them. I don't even remember pulling the trigger. God forgive me.
Okay. That supposedly now has a connection. It says John Hobbs leaves. It doesn't really tell you that which door he leaves out of, though, because it's funny. Anyway. He doesn't even remember pulling the trigger. There was somebody, one of the avatars had a gunshot wound. Let's just grab his one here just to hover over them. Death by gunshot. Maybe this is Annie. Hang on, let's try that one out. Of course, we don't know where he's coming from. This is like half the battle sometimes, is trying to figure out where to put people. So if he's saying that he found a gunshot body, how do we know? The phone is ringing. That's in the dining room, right? Do we try dining room with John and Annie? Let's just try John.
John, is that you?
Person K?
Is everything all right?
I think so.
Oh, good. A few of my neighbours are making their way over to you, but they won't be there for at least another half an hour, what with all this dreadful weather we've had. Will you be all right until then?
Yes.
Is something wrong?
I think there's someone else in the house.
There's someone else with you?
I haven't seen them, but I suppose someone must be hiding somewhere, and they've led me here to frame me? I don't know. Perhaps they'll kill me next. I don't know.
Are you sure? That sounds rather serious.
There must be someone else. There was fresh food on the table, and the piano was playing earlier. Do you know who lives here?
No one lives in Galley House as far as I'm aware. It's been empty since old Elizabeth Galley passed away. Well, she only had one child, a girl called Eleanor, and she died a long time ago. So whoever it is, I'm sure they're just trying to wind you up, John.
I went to try and look for people in the chapel.
Okay, hang on here. So this is interesting. So Oswald's definitely dead by now because Person K says that Elizabeth Galley only had one child, a girl called Eleanor. Well, we know that Eleanor was Oswald's favorite sister. Like, they were just really close when he was younger. So Oswald's dead by now. And also, he went to look for people in the chapel. He took a gun. This is important. This is what we're going to work backwards for. And then all of a sudden, I'm assuming this is where Annie dies?
I took a gun, and then all of a sudden...
Are you still there?
Do you know someone called Annie?
Annie?
I found a note in the chapel by one of the bodies. Did she used to live here?
She's there with you, is she? She's all right?
Did you know her?
Now, John, you said you'd keep her safe. Where is she?
I don't know.
Then go and find her, John. I asked you very specifically to make sure my daughter is safe. Is something wrong?
No. I'm sure your daughter's fine. She's probably just in the next room. And I'd forgotten about her. I think my memory is fading. But there's no need to worry.
Good grief. Are you sure she's all right?
I'll go and check for you. What did you say her name was?
Annie Beaumont. John, what's going on?
I need to go. I'm so sorry. What have I done?
Oh my gosh. Backwards. One more. We're going to the chapel, but we're not going to get married.
Annie? Are you alright? I can't believe they're in here too.
Who's they?
Stay back. Don't come any closer.
What? What's going on?
I had it all wrong. We weren't supposed to remember. I should have realized it sooner. If I had just got rid of the list.
She's the one with the list.
I could have saved Oswald.
Who are you talking about? Is someone else here?
No, you have to leave right now.
If someone is doing this, I can stop them.
John, listen to me. You need to get out of here. I think the same's going to happen to me.
Don't be ridiculous, Annie. I'm not leaving you. Your mum made me promise.
She knows we're here.
I told her I'd keep you safe, and that's what I'm going to do. Help will be here shortly.
It's too late. It's too late. If she remembers too, then...
Come back to the house with me. Please, Annie.
Wait. Maybe I can stop it. There's still time.
Exactly. We can figure this out together.
Give me the gun.
I'm not going to do that.
Give it to me. We don't have much time.
Why do you want it? I'm not going to, Annie.
Give it to me, John.
Just tell me why you want it.
I can stop this. I can stop it from spreading.
Annie, please, let's just... Oh!
I'm sorry, John.
What are you doing?
It's the only way. I don't want to be forgotten.
Annie, put the gun down. I can help you.
You can't help me. You couldn't help any of us. I need my mum to remember who I am. Just tell her. Tell her I'm sorry.
Annie, wait! Oh, she wasn't there a second ago. They must be following me.
Oh my gosh. This game is too much. So, I'm wondering, do we have connections here because person K is now a thing, which appears to be Annie's mom, probably Mrs. Beaumont? Is this why we've got a connection? I'm wondering if Oswald is the scene before. Oh, I was supposed to take John out of there. I didn't want John in it. Let's try it without John.
Oswald?
Hello, my dear.
How did you get out of the pantry?
The door was unlocked. The house, it seems, has changed its mind.
What does that mean?
Have you worked out what's causing all of this?
I've always known, I think. I've always known there was someone missing from my life.
I think people are dying, and I can't remember. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What should we do, Oswald?
When Ellie died, we didn't have a funeral. We didn't acknowledge her death to anyone else. We weren't allowed to grieve. And now, my grief has been stolen from me once again.
Oswald, please! I don't know how to stop it! I can't! None of these names mean anything to me!
What names?
Oh, Tony. Who the hell is Tony? He has a gun, and he's paranoid. Was that the one in the living room?
The gun? Good heavens, that thing was terrifying.
Whoa. Tony dies in the living room, apparently. Okay.
Haven't brought it here, have you?
Where did you see it? Well, who was holding it? Tony? Oh, I can't think.
Oh, that funny boy. Yes, I caught him with it in his bedroom. I wouldn't trust him. It's better if he doesn't know we're here.
You knew him.
Oh, my poor girl. You don't remember?
I don't know. Who was he?
Think, child. Why did you come here? Is there someone in your life you can't remember? A friend? A sibling? A parent? We have all been brought here for a reason.
I'm not sure.
This is important. Were there empty beds in your house? An extra pair of shoes in the hallway?
I can't remember, Oswald. I can't... What's going to happen to me?
My dear, I do not know. But I fear it is our fate to join the others. If we cannot remember what it was that brought us here, then it may already be too late.
They're out here too. Oswald used to live here. Family drawing. Oh, the drawing. He showed it to me. Oh, it can't be.
Oh my gosh, this game. We've officially placed everybody. Timeline 23 is done. Oy vey. Added our check marks just to make sure of course, we still haven't figured out this person, Kay, but she's just on the phone. So I'm assuming he's having the phone conversation with her here. Because he says he told Annie's mom that he'd take care of her. Hang on. Dining room in... Yes, 22. Dining room was where the phone is, I believe. Oh. We do know Tony dies sometime right before that. One second here. Sorry about that. Okay. Just needed to respond to a quick message there. All right, let's see if we have... So that was in the living room, right? Was that the one in the living room? Let's try to put... I don't know if John knows about Tony at this point. Let's try to put Tony and Anne in the living room in timeline 21. Like I said, I'm not sure if John's with her, obviously, in some of this. I'm just... There we go.
There's another one.
Oh, bloody hell. I swear it's speeding up.
I only just noticed it.
Oh, for God's sake, Anne, can you turn that thing off?
I don't know how.
I found another one in the dining room.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so first of all, somebody's in the dining room. Unless Tony dies here, there's apparently... He finds another body in the dining room. She says there's another one. She only just noticed it. Does that mean somebody else is already dead in this room? Are we staring at a body right now? We don't... Obviously, we don't see them, but...
Just turn the damn thing off!
I can't. I don't know how.
Well, just kick it! Do something!
So, how many dead bodies are we up to now?
I feel like it can't go on forever. There can only be so many people that used to live here.
There were 4 yesterday.
4? I only saw the one in the billiard room.
I saw 2 others. I don't remember a 4th.
Fine then, 3 yesterday.
And the one we found this morning.
There were 2 there. I checked again.
I found one in the dining room too. And there's that one, of course.
So, 7...
Okay. She goes back and checks. So the one we found this morning, I'm assuming we're talking about Damien, and then there were 2 there. So Victoria dies in her own room, which, to be honest, we kind of expected. Found the one in the dining room, and there's that one. Yes, there's a dead body. Who's the last person? That would be Martha. I think Martha is actually the one... Martha's the one numerically right before Tony, and then it's Eddie after that. So Eddie has to die in the dining room, maybe?
In total? Tony, don't go near it, just in case it spreads.
No chance. We've been around them for hours now, and it's been fine. What do you expect them to do? Suddenly wake up?
I have an idea. Can we go over what's happened so far?
What do you mean?
Just tell me what's happened since you arrived.
Well, my car got stuck in the mud and I had to walk the rest of the way to the house.
We saw you at the front door. You were there for a while, weren't you?
Wait, were you 2 in the attic?
Both of us were. So who let you in?
I suppose the door must have been unlocked. I didn't meet Oswald until much later.
Great. What happened next?
I came downstairs and met Hobbs.
I'd rather you called me John.
I didn't trust him. I'm not sure why. He's in the same position as the rest of us.
Then you came back upstairs, though?
Not straight away, I didn't. There was the whole business with the pocket watch.
What was that about?
It doesn't matter. We all met up for dinner, right? Don't you think that's strange?
Why?
Because who made the dinner?
There are probably servants somewhere downstairs, aren't there?
I think there was one, but he died, sadly. I found his body afterwards.
Right. So he wasn't a ghost?
Ghosts can cook. I'd believe it.
You can't be serious. Tony, please try and think this through properly without jumping to conclusions.
I know as much as you do, so don't start talking down to me, Anne. Clearly, this is something supernatural. You can forget whatever rules you thought you
I'm
knew.
sorry, but I don't believe it's ghosts. All we've got to go on are some dead bodies. It's probably just someone trying to trick us.
Well, that's not the way you were talking about it a moment ago. I've seen them appear in front of my eyes. And there's not been a trace of any other living person here.
I feel like there's something we're forgetting.
What's gotten into you two? We figured this out ages ago. Didn't we?
What about the piano? Who was playing it?
Are you blind? Do you really not know how it works?
Well, someone still has to turn it on. And I didn't.
So there must be someone else here.
It's ghosts, Hobbs. And can we just ignore him?
It might not be ghosts. I don't think it is.
So 7 complete strangers walked into the house, cooked us dinner, turned the piano on, and then died. You really expect me to believe that?
I feel like we're not keeping track of things. I have a list of all our names, but I keep finding ones I don't recognize.
There are more names? How many?
7. There's always been 7. The 3 of us, Oswald, and then 3 others.
Well, does it have my name on there?
Yes.
Then it's wrong, anyway. My real name's not Tony. People just call me that after my father.
You're joking. But what's your real name?
Well, I don't want to say, do I? Or maybe I'll end up on your death list with the other ghosts.
They can't be ghosts. I wrote stuff about them. Like Martha. I'm guessing that must be her. It says she's the owner of the house and she had strong perfume. I feel like I must have known something.
How did you know what to write?
I didn't. I wrote it, but I can't remember writing it.
Are you trying to imply you were possessed? Isn't it far more likely that you simply got a bit flustered and forgot? Or perhaps someone else wrote it on there?
I'm just trying to think. I feel like I must have known someone called Martha at one point.
Shut up! Both of you! Shut up!
Tony? Don't point that at us!
Shut up!
Where did you find it? I thought you said you lost it.
I found it. On one of the bodies.
Move away from the body, Tony. And put the gun down.
You two are going mad. You really don't remember?
I don't know
You
what
remembers
you mean.
Martha?
You're scaring me, Tony.
Who is this? Who am I standing over?
Martha?
Yes! Exactly! There should be 5 of us, right?
Who's the 5th?
Martha! Martha Galley! You even wrote it. She came and spoke to me yesterday after John disappeared to look at the piano.
You mean?
I mean a real, living person. Why do you look so confused?
Please just put the gun down.
Don't do this to me! This isn't funny!
Tony!
It's like every time it thunders, one of the people
That
dies.
wasn't there when we came in, was it?
It's the house. It's playing with our minds. I need to get out of here.
Wait, Annie! Damn it! Must be something in this room I'm missing.
Okay.
Why does this keep happening?
Do you guys suspect, by the way, this is another theory that I've had. We're somehow involved with this in such a way that our character, like, we took the card and we automatically calibrated from like a previous user, that at the end we're going to forget, we'll realize we'll have forgotten everything and maybe we die.
This isn't working.
Oh. Oh. It started itself, but I got a new page. Hang on here. There was a lot going on in that. New evidence discovered, page 3. Oh, here's the list of names. Vic, Annie, me, Eddie, Martha, owns house, strong perfume, Tony, paranoid, brought gun, John, ? Oswald, used to live here, family drawing, 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She started making this after Damien died. Gunshot death didn't stop it spreading. P4, P3, P2. Distant thunder plus a relative's location plus who remembers last. Right. It is possible that SNC may detect the trace of someone who died within the timeline, but who was not near enough to the machine's present location to be able to be followed through all scenes. In this case, only the moment of their death will be accessible using the machine. Okay, there was a lot going on there. All right, so first of all, I think John probably stays in that timeline because he wants to know what's going on with the piano. And then that should solve the rest of this timeline. So we're going to stay in the living room, timeline 22, but John by himself.
I recognise this gun from earlier. I should have taken it then. No sign of injury. How did you get in here? One of us should have seen you come in. Oh, John, you're missing something. Someone must have moved the body in here without me noticing. I must just be forgetting things. Then there must be someone behind this. And I'm certain it's not Oswald. But where are they hiding? We would have found them if they were in the house. The chapel.
That's probably where Oswald
Annie.
died. All right, I want to make sure that I have the correct... Yes. Okay, death by gunshot found handwritten list of first names. We have Annie. We officially have Annie. This is person K. I would imagine. Photo nearby shows 2 young girls. This is Mrs. Beaumont, right? Because both Annie and Vic were her daughters. Yeah, I'm not sure if these other people are related. Do we put her in? Do we try to add her to the machine? Uh, 12? This is going to be... I think that's what we do. I'm not sure if she needs to be added, I guess is the thing. Mrs. Beaumont. And we're going to pick that as you. That's what I'm guessing right now. Because I'm wondering if some of these timelines have her in it. I'm wondering if that's what some of this stuff's about. However... What did I mark? Did I mark anything about this? I'm not sure. All right, so let's go back here, though. They mentioned a billion things in here. She just noticed, so let's try to put Annie and Martha in the living room in timeline 20.
Martha? Are you all right?
Close the door behind you, dear. We don't want to let anything in.
I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
I'm fine, darling. I'm taking care of things.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, Annie. Come here, darling. You're so much older than I remember.
Are you sure you're all right?
Darling, what a couple of days it's been. I've been running around so much, I feel like I've hardly had a chance to talk to you. How's your mum?
She's fine. Well, we don't talk much.
It's such a shame we don't meet as often as we used to. Maybe after today, once all this is behind us, I'll have the 2 of you over for dinner. It gets so lonely in here all by myself.
Of course. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad
She's
you're
got to
all
remember
right.
Eddie, though.
What are we doing? We can't let these ghosts tell us what to do. I'm going to put the piano on, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Darling,
She has to
what are you
remember...
looking at? Come and dance with me.
She has to remember Eddie.
It's happened again. Do you know who Eddie is?
He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, he loves this song. I'm sure he'd sing the lyrics for you if you asked him to. Do you know what? I think the 2 of you would get along.
I could have sworn I'd memorized this. I can't think
Annie,
properly.
put that down. Stop whatever you're writing. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And And by tomorrow, all of this will seem like just a bad dream.
I don't really know how to dance, Martha.
Of course you do. Come on, darling, give me a smile at least.
Another one.
Okay. Let's mark a couple of these. So this one I need, this is where Martha dies. Yeah, this is where Tony dies. Oswald dies here. They die in rapid succession here. If I'm not mistaken. How did you get out of the pantry? Okay, so Oswald was in the kitchen. Yes, this is where Oswald dies. But he was apparently in the kitchen before this. Let's put him in there in timeline 21. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, he's already in the chapel in timeline 22. So in timeline 21, he might already be in the chapel just by himself. He might have gotten out of the pantry from earlier.
Impossible.
That should be Tony dying. Okay, so this one should be done. This one should be done. Again, unless we've got a place... What's this? So I was kind of curious. We know timeline 26 is supposed to be the end, right? It is in fact where John is on the front steps. Perchance. Do we try to put person K, aka Mrs. Beaumont, in Quail Lane in 27? See what happens? It lets me scroll to 27. Or actually, I guess it says... Because, like, people come later, and she's on the phone at some point saying that people are coming. Okay. Too presumptuous. All right, let's go back here. We've got a bunch of other things here. So they find... Missing. A location missing. Okay. All right, so she finds Martha here. John finds a body, which I am going to assume is Eddie. I just don't know if Eddie's dead at this point. Because he says he finds the body in the... Does he say the billiard room or the dining room? Okay, so she we know about this. This is Martha. She noticed the body. I found another one in the dining room. All right, so let's go back to timeline 20, and we will put John and Eddie in the dining room. On the machine, there's an empty tab. Yes. Yeah, I did notice that. Okay, so does he... if Eddie's already dead when he finds him, it might be because of the fact that we do know that Tony finds his gun again. So it might be that John just finds Eddie's body, and so we can't categorize the body as being there. There we go. Oh, this is where the phone is ringing.
Hello?
Hello, this is Catherine. Is Martha there?
I think she's busy. I can take a message.
I'm sorry, who am I speaking to?
John Hobbs. I'm so sorry. But something's happened.
Are you alright?
There's a body in here with me. Just slumped over at the head of the table, surrounded by drinks. I think there's a bullet hole in the ceiling.
Good grief. Is my daughter there with you?
Sorry, who's your daughter?
Annie Beaumont. I think she's staying there. Is she alright?
She's fine, yes. I was just with her.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, he was just with her somewhere. We don't know where, but let's keep going.
How many of you are there?
It's just the 5 of us. I'm not sure why we're all here. And these bodies keep appearing. I don't know why.
Don't you worry. I live nearby, so I'll send some of my neighbours to come and make sure everything's all right. I can't make it there myself, unfortunately. I just need you to keep everyone safe for a while. Is that something you can do?
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll go and find the others.
I can't imagine what poor Martha is thinking. I'm sure it will all be fine. Just keep my daughter safe, and I'll call you again in a little while. What was your name?
John.
Keep her safe, John.
So interestingly, it still labels her as Person K, which makes me wonder if we've got her like in the wrong slot on the machine, because if you remember correctly, when we went into timeline 1, let's go to the study, it flags him as Rupert Galley. So we might have her flagged wrong, like in the wrong slot, but her name is Catherine, so let's go ahead. Catherine Beaumont. I might have misspelled that too. How did she spell it? Oh, nope, it's spelled correctly. All right. I think she's busy. I can take a message, blah, blah, blah. All right, he finds Eddie. So we're going back to timeline 19. I know we're missing a bunch of stuff too. Dining room, we're going to put Tony and Eddie, because we know clearly there's a fight over the gun, which is why there's a hole in the ceiling. And Tony has the gun back at some point, so he must get it back from Eddie.
Come in, come in. Come and sit down. Take a seat.
You look happy.
I'm in the mood for a celebration. Come on, have a drink with me. What's your poison,
I don't want to drink. I came here to talk.
There's nothing I want more than to converse with a gentleman such as yourself. But you can't talk until you have a drink.
I'll have whatever that is.
Ha ha! Good man!
I found this bracelet. Does it mean anything to you?
Do you know what? I have exactly the same one upstairs. What does that make us? Friends for life? Eternal companions? Drink up.
I know it means something to you. And I'll give it to you if you hand over the key to the pantry.
Let's not talk business over drinks, shall we? And to be quite frank, I don't know why I'd want it.
Oh, bloody hell, Anne. This is hopeless. We'll think of something else.
Not so fast. I still have the power here, remember? Sit back down and enjoy your drink.
That's mine.
It's good, isn't it? Have you seen the hole in the ceiling? Leave it. We're having plenty of fun already. What do you say?
You've got the wrong man locked up. You're making a mistake.
Oh, don't be sour. You're a guest in my house, remember? And not one I invited.
I didn't want...
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I was gonna try to just remember this, but the hole in the ceiling is already there, and they've locked up Oswald in the pantry. So that means the fight is actually between Eddie and Oswald for the gun, I would imagine. So I was wrong about that, but...
To come here!
You're a sly rat, aren't you? Threatening me with her old bracelet.
You remembered Victoria.
Coward. So it does mean something.
It doesn't mean anything. I'm sure she'll never think of me again. I should have just kept her as a friend, but I couldn't even do that.
Give me the key to the pantry, Eddie. I can fix this.
I can't take back what I
For
said.
God's sake! How the hell? That's my gun. I'll bet that's not the only thing you're hiding.
Okay, so 19 is where Eddie dies. Oh gosh, this is moving fast now. All right, so we know. Let's go back another timeline. We're gonna put. No, that would have had to have been 2 timelines ago, right? They have to have time to. They have to have time to apparently fight over the gun because there's a hole in the ceiling. But then they take Oswald and they lock him in the pantry. Let's try to put them in the kitchen in timeline 18. Do we try the dining room? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I didn't think that was correct. So Oswald, let's try in 19. He's locked in the kitchen. But do we know? Okay, hang on. So he was having a conversation with... Hand over the key to the pantry. He was talking to Anne. Let's try putting Oswald and Anne and Tony in the kitchen. Like, the pantry's in the kitchen, right? Like... Presumably Tony lets Oswald out at 20. Yeah. Hang on a second here. Okay. A pantry's food storage. But see, that's the interesting part, is they've mentioned the pantry before, and like, it almost seems like it's its own room. But I think I tried to add it at the time, and it didn't let me add it. So there's that. So, let's pop back into your timeline that you mentioned. But yeah, once he's got the key... Yes, they're both unaccounted for. Let's try to put them in the kitchen. Otherwise, if it's not, then we have to figure something out for the pantry. Yeah, I know what a pantry is. It's just that I wasn't sure if they were classifying it as its own room.
Oswald! I found the key! What are you doing? Get off me! I'm trying to rescue you!
Drop the gun!
Fine! Look! I won't touch it! I said I'd come and get you out. Remember?
One can't be too careful.
Who locked you up in there in the first place?
I didn't see. I came down here after breakfast, and the next thing I knew, the door had locked behind me.
So they did all go and have breakfast. All right.
It must be the house. I think it's getting worse. I was drinking, and all of a sudden, a dead body appeared in front of me.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. This is, he got the key back from, okay, so he's talking about Eddie, fine.
The house is filled with ghosts, and you thought it was a good idea to have a drink?
I was nervous, all right? Just tell me you know how to stop this.
I can't promise anything.
I'll go and meet the others. Come and find us when you're done with the chapel.
Don't trust them. Martha was in here just before you came in. It was...
Whoa. So Oswald's on his way out to the chapel now. Martha was in here just before you came. Okay, continue.
Clear the ghosts have already got a hold of her. I'd keep your distance if I were you.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
Go and see for yourself.
I suspect she's no longer all right. So, is this the one? Yes. So Martha died there. All right, so we've placed everybody then in this timeline. All right, and he said Martha was just in here a minute ago. So let's pop kitchen, timeline 19, Oswald and Martha.
Oswald, are you in there?
I'm still here. I don't suppose you're here to let me out, are you?
No. I'm sorry about all this, though. I need your help with something.
What makes you think I'd help you?
I know we have our differences. I'm sorry that it's come to this. I just don't know what else to do. If you know what's going on, then I need you to do something. Please.
What's the matter?
I was looking through our old photographs, and there's someone there. In all of them. A man I don't recognize.
Ah, Rupert.
I swear, I've looked in all of these before, and he was never there. He's just appeared. I don't understand.
Well, that's unexpected.
I don't know what to do. I was with Eddie in my room just a moment ago, but I
Whoa,
can't
whoa,
tell
whoa.
him about this.
Okay, that places her and Eddie a minute ago in her room.
How could I? I can't explain that there's a ghost in all of our memories.
Why do you think I can help you?
I'm sorry I doubted you. You're the only one that knows this house. I can't do this on my own. It's all out of control. I don't understand how something like this is possible.
If they can alter physical objects, then it means they're getting stronger. I'd be afraid if I were you.
Please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't want this. I never asked for these people to come into my life. I just want to go back to how it was before. Just me and Eddie. I'll leave this house forever, if that's what it takes.
Listen to me, Martha. Take the photographs, go upstairs and burn them. Should you find anything else connected to the ghosts, burn that too. It's the only way to stop this from slipping out of control.
Yes, I can do that. Thank you.
Make haste. I don't know how much time we have.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That doesn't place John and Annie in that timeline, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll figure that out. So she mentions Eddie there, but then there's a thunderclap that indicates that Eddie dies, which is why she doesn't die immediately after that. However, all right, we just flagged. What did I flag in here? I was with Eddie in my room just moments ago. All right, so let's go ahead back to timeline 18. in Martha's room, and we're going to put Eddie and Martha. So clearly Oswald's still in the pantry.
Mom, can we talk?
Not right now, darling. I'm a little busy.
I went and talked to Vic. You know that ring I got a while ago? Well,
Oh.
I thought I asked Vic.
Oh, my goodness.
Mum, this is important.
Eddie, this isn't the time. I'm trying to focus on
I
something.
proposed, Mum. I asked her to marry me and she said no. She said there was someone else. I've lost the only person that matters to me in the whole world.
I've known the two of you for a long time, darling. I'm sure you'll figure things out.
So does that mean Victoria's still alive? Because they both know of her. So she hasn't died yet. Okay.
I could just do with some time to look at these.
I need your help, Mum. Can you listen to me for a moment?
Not right now, Eddie. Why can't you be a bit more independent sometimes? First you come running in here to tell me about that dead girl yesterday, and now with your love life. Can't you see I have as much to deal with?
Did we place him in her room talking about Eve? Maybe we did.
As you do. I'm trying to sort things out here, and it would be a lot of help if you tried to sort out your own problems, rather than running to me whenever something goes wrong.
Did Vic just die?
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Eddie, darling, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just busy with this. What is the matter with you?
I don't know. It's fine.
Vic just
I'll
died.
see you later.
What timeline are we in? Timeline 18. We're flagging it. I'm not even waiting till we find Vic's dead body, wherever it happens to be. What did I flag here? That's not helpful, what I flagged. Okay, so she must not remember. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead. At some point, he's got to lock Oswald in the pantry. Let's assume... Let's try to put Oswald in the pantry in 18. Let's see if he's by himself, or it'd be a very unexciting scene. I'm assuming somebody's with him. I'm just not sure who. Oh, he is by himself. A bell rings. Okay, he's muttering, but we can barely hear him. Can't say I'm fond of the owners of this house, but at least they keep their pantry well stocked. I thought I saw something else pop up earlier. Wait, who just died there? Oh, that might have been Victoria. Yes, we're in the timeline where Victoria dies. Okay, so Victoria is somewhere. We have not placed her or Tony or Annie or John in that scene. I went and talked to Vic. I can't imagine she's still in her bedroom, though. So, like... Because, like, who's gonna want to be in the room where the dead body is? But let's try it just in case. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Now, it did say earlier, they said something about everybody being in, like, having gone for breakfast. Let's try the dining room.
Vic, I've been looking for you.
Eddie, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, I can't take this house anymore.
No, please, stay. I've sorted everything out. We can go back to normal now.
That wasn't you we heard with the gun, was it? What's going on?
It's nothing, I promise. I've taken care of it. It's just... I've been thinking
Your
and...
mum's not going to be happy about the ceiling, you know.
Oh, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Look, Vic, I need to tell you something.
This isn't a great time, Eddie. I'll be down at Wintercourt with Mum if you need me. So maybe come and visit once you're...
Don't go, Vic. I want you here with me. I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, but I miss you. And I know you didn't come here just to see the house.
This really isn't the best time. A dead body appeared in my bed overnight, Eddie. I need some time to... I don't want to be
Vic,
here.
just wait 1 second. Before you go, I need to tell you something. I got this ring a while ago, and now...
Eddie...
I love you, Vic. I've loved you all my life. And I know that we're not so close anymore, but it's taken me until today to realize that I have the opportunity to fix that. And I can't... I don't want to spend any more time without you. Victoria, will you marry me?
We've been through this, Eddie.
I know this isn't the best time, but there's never a perfect time, and
Eddie,
I need you.
I can't marry you. There's someone else.
Right, of course. Why didn't you tell me?
Eddie, come on. You've met him.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Damien, she
I didn't know.
remembers.
Just think about it, won't you? I still love you.
Don't say that. I'm...
She just put it together.
Oh, God. He's...
Are you all right?
That was him. Oh, God.
But wait, Vic! Tell me what's going on!
Okay, he didn't leave the dining room. Oh, he did leave the dining room, though. So even though they don't have him exit at the end of that, he does end up in Martha's room the time after. So, okay. I'm trying to think, how do we place everybody for breakfast? Do we do that at timeline 14 or timeline 15? And like, also, we've now placed Eddie. So Eddie's the one that puts Oswald in the pantry. That means Oswald's just in the pantry for like a really long time. So there's Oswald in the pantry. There's Oswald in the pantry. Then Oswald goes to the chapel. All right, so we have Oswald in the pantry for all of these things, except for this one. Tony and Annie are together in one of these things where they make a plan. I just don't know where. And of course, this is where Victoria dies, so we still have to place her in this scene. Garrietta says Oswald's just happy munching on Doritos in the pantry. Probably. Yeah, probably. Okay. So she runs off. Hang on. She runs back to her room. The question is who goes with her, or does she just die on her own? Like, somebody has to find her, right? Who would we put in there with her? Annie? Tony, did somebody say they found her body? Somebody said they found her body. They said there was 2 of them. It was Annie. She went back to check. Okay. We've got a fairly solid there. 18, timeline 18, in Victoria's room. Annie and Victoria. This should be where she dies, but she should be present at the beginning of the scene. Didn't Martha die in the living room with Annie? She did, yes. Yeah, we've already placed that.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Vic, what's wrong?
He's... How? Oh, he kept the door locked. We were going to leave this morning.
What do you mean? Did you know him?
Annie, tell me you remember him. Tell me we're not all going insane.
Vic, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, God, Annie, please. He drove us here.
We didn't have a driver, Vic. It was just us 2 in the car.
After dinner yesterday, you came into this room. Who were you talking to, Annie?
I wasn't talking to anyone, Vic. I swear, I just came in here to have a look. Are you trying to blame me for
Annie,
this?
Please say you remember. Please.
You're scaring me, Vic.
Annie.
Have you been seeing ghosts? Is that what this is? We think these are people that used to live here. If you can see them, then maybe you can talk to them. Is that something you can do?
Vic's writing the names.
Vic, what are you writing?
Take this. I don't know what's going on, but we can't let it happen again. I'm not losing you too.
What is it?
Just keep looking at it. Make sure you don't forget anyone. If you do, come and let me know. I need to go and check the others.
These are just our names. Is there anyone else in the house that you've seen? Because maybe
there's no one else, Annie. It's just us.
Well, then who was...
It's Damien. Remember?
Oh my God. Another one in the same place. Can't be just a coincidence.
My goodness. All right, we don't know where John and Tony are in this one. So Martha is in there. I wonder if she's just in her own room in the one before. Maybe that's the connection it's trying to get us. Because she's looking through photos right now, trying to figure out who Rupert is. Okay, she's not. That's not apparently what it was trying to get us to get from this. I thought it was like the connection was related to him and Victoria, but we did place them. So he leaves. Is it just that she stays? No, she goes into the kitchen for Oswald. Yeah, you're getting turned around. There's a lot going on. Yeah, for sure, Garrietta. So we've placed... There is still a connection here, and this is what I'm trying to figure out. All right, so let's try to put... So everybody's just getting out of bed. Let's try to put everybody but Victoria in the dining room. Whoops, that is not at all how we do that. Because everybody, I'm trying to figure out, like, if they're... Because we tried a couple people in their bedrooms, and they're not still there. Why Victoria's just getting up and nobody else is just getting up, I have no idea. But, like, they do mention everybody has breakfast in the dining room. I'm just not sure whether that's in 14 or 15. Let's try to go back to 14 and put everybody else in the dining room, except for Victoria. Okay, well, maybe we try to put everybody, including Victoria, in the dining room in 15 then and see what happens. If they're all gonna have breakfast together. Like, at some point during all of this, too, they have to lock Oswald in the pantry. Like, I guess I'm trying to figure out... I'm just surprised by this. Like, I was expecting that Victoria screams, that people would come running, right? That would make sense to me, just like it happened with Helen. So there's Victoria's room. It's surrounded by Oswald's room. It's surrounded by Eddie's room. It's... I don't quite know how to place people in that timeline. All right, I guess let's just keep trying to work with what we do have. All right. What if we go back? Can we recalibrate you? I don't want to keep doing that, though. I don't want to try to keep recalibrating her and just testing her out of places, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what else we might be missing here. Like, Annie's dead. Annie dies here. She shoots herself to try to stop this. I didn't mark that. So John is the only one that's alive. So we're good here. So, but we still have connections here, which means we're still talking about person K, and I don't know how to calibrate her. That's fine. Let's try to keep working backwards. John was just with Martha. John wasn't just with Martha. He was... Martha's busy here. She's with Oswald. And Martha's busy here. She's with Eddie. So he wasn't just with Martha. However, maybe that's why we couldn't place her by herself in her room looking at the photos of Rupert. Let's try to put him in 17 in Martha's room.
John, did you find out who shot the gun?
Everyone's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Eddie seems to think it's all under control now, in any case. And if anyone plays the piano, we're all going to meet in the living room.
Well, that's a relief. It's unfortunate about the damage to the house, but I suppose these things can't be helped.
I wanted to say, actually, it's a lovely piano you've got downstairs. Is it new?
Yes, it arrived recently. I can't think why we bought one in the end, but Eddie's quite a fan of the music.
Well, I happen to work at the Pianoforte gallery in town. We don't sell ones like that, though.
It would have been nice to have made more use of it yesterday evening, but we only got it running properly the once, in the end. Oswald and I were admiring it. That was before he revealed his darker side, of course. And to think, I was trying so hard to be polite.
Okay, she and Oswald were admiring the piano, which means they were together at some point. Of course, was that in scene 1? Yeah, yesterday evening. Okay, because we figured out all of the timelines except for the current day. Do you want to hint on Catherine so you're not driving yourself insane over there? Hang tight on it. I'm assuming there's probably a way to figure it out, and I'm wondering if we are just, like, missing something in one of the timelines that I'll eventually find later, but possibly.
Oh, Eddie's locked him in the pantry. I forgot to say.
Okay, so we've officially done it. Here, Eddie's locked him in the pantry, but John might have been there. I don't think we need to bookmark this one because, like I said, it was yesterday evening. So let's keep going.
So, with any luck, he won't be causing any more trouble.
You should have said so earlier, John. You are a funny one. Well, that's a relief to hear. Let's hope we can enjoy the rest of the day in peace.
There was one thing, Martha. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has there ever been a man in your life?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused about your family here.
I've always lived alone. It's not a life for everyone, but it suited me just fine. And before you ask, no, I don't know who Eddie's father is. And I'd rather you didn't bring your judgments into this house.
I don't mean to offend. I just... Well, Oswald told me... He said he remembered your wedding.
I wouldn't believe a word that man says, John.
No, of course not. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I did have a wedding of sorts. I had a beautiful dress for it. But I didn't get married. I've never been married. It felt like more of a celebration for me. Let's see. I'm sure I have some old photographs around here.
And one more thing. When I arrived here, someone almost dropped something on my head. Is there a room that overlooks the entrance to the house?
Have a look in the attic, John. Although I'm sure it was our friend in the pantry. Ah, here's the old album.
I think I'll go there now, then, if that's all right.
That's helpful. So we have a couple things from that one. So he's about to head in timeline 18, so he's probably going to run into Annie, if I had to guess. Oh, no, Annie's already spoken for, but let's go timeline 18, and let's put him in the attic. There was somebody else who was available, but we're going to try putting him in there by himself, for starters. Who else was available? Tony? Tony did mention something about trying to find something. Let's see if him and Tony are there together.
Hey! Don't pull that.
Why not? Does it do something?
Well, anything you do might make things worse. What are you doing here anyway?
I just wanted to have a look.
You shouldn't be here. You don't know what you're getting into.
It seems safe to me. Is there something you don't want me to see?
I suppose you can stay if you want. I won't be long. Is this what she meant? I guess it'll do.
What is this room? It's a creepy sort of place.
It's a dead girl's bedroom. I thought you might have figured that much out.
Yes, I saw the doll's house.
Well, don't touch it! Are you mad?
What? You're afraid of ghosts, is that it? You can't be serious.
What the hell is that?
Who just died?
Sound? I'm serious. What the hell? It's not even raining.
What do you mean? Have you figured something out?
I'll talk to you later, Hobbs. Oh, this is stupid. I need to go. Annie will be up here in a moment, so you can ask her. And tell her I'm so...
All right, I keep trying to think out. I'll just remember things. So Annie's about to be up in the attic, so probably her and John. However, we're in timeline 18. This might be where Victoria dies. Is this what she meant? I guess it'll do. He was sent there by somebody to get... This might be where he gets the bracelet. Because he gives a bracelet to Eddie later.
Sorting things out.
Okay. We've now placed everybody. Yeah, this is where Victoria dies. So we're done with this timeline. However, we can now place John and Annie in the attic in timeline 19.
Are you looking for something?
Tony asked me to tell you he just left. I don't know where he was off to, but he seemed to be in quite a hurry.
Oh, what an idiot. He took the bracelet, did he?
I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Oh, damn it. He doesn't know what he's doing. Never mind.
I don't think we've properly met. I'm John.
Do you know what my name is?
Well, I think I caught it earlier, actually. You're Annie, aren't you?
How many of us are there in this house?
There are 6 of us. And some bodies. Did you find anyone else?
I found another body lying next to the one we found this morning. So perhaps they're connected.
Bloody devil. If it's still going, we should rescue that poor man from the pantry. Do you know what's going on?
I found a list. I could have sworn it had all the people in the house on there. But I just checked it again and there's a name I don't recognize.
Rupert Galley?
No. Do you know anyone called Vic?
Never heard of him.
I don't know what to make of it. I'm guessing it must have been the name of one of the bodies.
Or the name of whoever's behind this.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Someone ought to let Oswald out of the pantry.
I think Eddie just died,
Do you
by
know
the way.
where the key is?
No. We can't do anything until we find it. Oh, damn it. Is anyone going to answer that phone?
Shouldn't Martha do that?
Something must have happened. I'll go and check she's all right. You go to the dining room and answer the phone.
What if it's...
Just answer it.
Okay, I believe that places everybody. Yes, because Eddie dies in that timeline. We're done with this timeline. We've got 18 to 23 done. She made a list. She checked it twice. Gonna find out who's dead or alive? Yep, that is for sure. Okay. Provided they died within a mile radius of the machine site. She dies, doesn't she? Catherine Beaumont, she lives nearby. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to place her, though. All right. Is there something I need to know about the machine itself? Maybe I put in... Oh, maybe I... Hang on. Ha 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 ha. That's how we place her. We put in Wintercoat. All right, so let's go back. So we're going to... She's in Wintercoat right now, presumably. In timeline 24. Because she's on the phone. Let's try to put her there. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm also still not sure that she's actually supposed to be... Where does he go to answer the phone? Here. 20. Let's try it again in 20. I'm still not convinced she's person 13. Like, that's half the battle here. Is anybody else... Okay. Garyetta, I'm not sure who else is still here that has played before, but am I right? Is she actually person 13? Because there's still this other person. So I was still pretty convinced at some point that we were probably going to end up with like all of these things being taken. We still have 2 characters and we have 2 slots on the machine. So like part of me is wondering if some of these are going to end up being used. Found near a broken teacup. Photo nearby shows 2 young girls. You don't think where she on the machine? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why it is that her stuff hasn't filled in properly. Do you, like, I mentioned this earlier. So like in this study, in timeline 1, it categorizes this as Rupert Galley. But like when I go into these timelines, like where he's talked on the phone, she's still labeled as person K, even though I've put her into the machine. Person K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, I guess that doesn't help either. All right, so we have Wintercoat. Clearly, we need to use it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how to use it. All right, what did we have here? Eddie's locked him in the pantry. So let's go back. So John was clearly present. What timeline was that? 17. Let's go back to timeline 16. In the kitchen. We'll put Eddie and John and Oswald, and we'll see if that gives us something. It does not. I'm also not sure if anybody else is present at the time, though. You know, actually... Nope. Let's try just the 2 of them. Maybe he just tells John about it later. Okay, I'm failing on all fronts. Let's go back here. So... in timelines of 14, 15, 16, and 17, we still have to place 1 through 7. Because Victoria doesn't die until then. I'm still dying a little inside trying to figure out where we put... Where's breakfast? Is breakfast 14 or 15? Victoria yells for help. We have no idea who shows up. We have no idea where anybody else is at the time. I tried to put 1 through 6 in the dining room. But also, how are they having breakfast? Because there's no butler now. Oh my god, is there a butler? Like, is there another person? Did they have to bring in another person for breakfast? Oh my gosh. Okay, my brain is like going. All right. There was something in here. I think we've already solved this. First you come running in here to tell me about the dead girl yesterday. He's been in her room before, right? So, like, this didn't just happen just this morning. Like, I don't think that that's the piece of information that we need. So they both left. And we knew that because we've placed everybody. No scenes have been found. Okay, fine. Like, I guess I'm just thinking there... that was not what I wanted. When she first talks to John. I'll send some of my neighbors to come and make sure everything's all right. I can't make it there myself, unfortunately. Just need you to keep everyone safe for a while. Is that something you can do? Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how to place everybody else here. Let's just hit all of these timelines. Starting with, I think we tried 15 in the dining room. Let's try 15 and 16. I think I tried that already, but let's try it again. Maybe I haven't. Like, I don't... What am I missing here? Like, seriously, what am I missing? Everybody is alive here, and apparently not in their rooms? Let's go back to 14. Let's try Oswald in Oswald's room. Because like I said, Victoria just woke up. I tried putting everybody but Victoria in the dining room, and that didn't work. I'll try it one more time, though, just to make sure that we tried it. Like, are they all up having breakfast without her? We know that Eddie puts Oswald in the pantry. We don't know who's present. We know that John knows about it, so possibly John was there, or maybe he told John about it later. We're running out of timelines here. I was hoping maybe we could get through this last little bit of this today. I'm running out of time, though, as far as, like, work. Oh, there's a hints tab. And we also still have this. I'm not close to done? Oh, okay. Well then. If that's the case, we might have to postpone the rest of this and come back for another stream. Interesting. Okay. Did you find out who shot the gun? Somebody has to still be in the dining room. And they have to have talked previously. Everyone's fine. It's under, if anyone plays the piano, we're all going to meet in the living room. Okay. Everybody but Martha was present. Let's go back to 16. Let's try one more time here. 16, dining room, everyone but Martha. Although Oswald might be in the pantry by now. Eddie might be with him. Let's try one more time here. I'm just hoping to get like 1 or 2 more here before we finish. You know, end on a good note. But I'm a little stumped at the moment. Oh wait, Victoria's still alive, isn't she? Why am I excluding her? And again, Oswald may not be there because he might be locked in the pantry by now. I don't know. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Like, clearly Martha's not present. Eddie seems to think it's all under control. We're all going to meet in this, like, I feel like this is important. Yes. Vic did scream when she woke up. We have that marked. And then we tried to pull everybody else into the room after that. Yeah, we tried to put everybody in timeline 14 in Victoria's room. It didn't work. So I would have to know in some way, shape, or form who to exclude, and I don't know that we've got enough information to be able to figure that out. Like, how would I... Unless I just start randomly unchecking certain people, I would expect there to be... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure we tried this. So yes, she screams at 14. She wakes up and she finds it, and then I thought that was one of the first things that we tried, because that was what I was expecting, based on the previous interactions with Helen. And literally everybody, she screams from the billiard room. Everybody in the house comes running, except for I think Eddie, because Eddie was the one that left the room when she screamed. I assumed that there would be the same scenario, that everybody would show up, but I don't know how to necessarily... And I'm also still not sure what this connection is. I'm not sure what the connection is that is in this scene that we're supposed to know about. Like, it must place somebody. Oh, you know what she says about her mom in Wintercoat. That might be what's being placed there. I have no idea about what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Unless we put her there in 14, she says we'll go in the morning. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with that. I can't seem to... The only person that I know to be there is going to be the mom. I just whacked my microphone. Sorry about that. Yeah, she doesn't say anything about... She doesn't say anything about her, like, anybody else being there. She just said her mom is there. All right. I'm not sure what else to try to put here at the moment. Maybe I'll have to go read back through some of the conversations. I mean, I think that, like, obviously there's some big information here. I just am trying to figure out the order of events. Like, it's not very clear to me. So Victoria wakes up and she screams. She's still in her bedroom. I tried to place other people in their bedrooms. They don't seem to be there. I tried to place them in the dining room. They don't seem to be there. And then I tried to pull them all in timeline 15 to run to Victoria's room, and they don't seem to be there. So, like, sometime during there's some sort of fight. The gun goes off. There's a hole in a ceiling, I think, in the dining room, which makes sense because they're all supposed to be at breakfast at some point. Eddie then takes Oswald, locks him in a pantry. I don't know who he's with. I don't know which timeline it's in. It seems murky to me, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to have to go, like, rest my brain for a bit and maybe try to think through it, because it doesn't make sense to me as to how we're necessarily supposed to figure this out. I just don't know. So, all right, guys, but that is going to be it then for today. I need to get my butt signed into work here, so I'll have to try to catch up on this in another stream, because apparently Garrietta tells me I'm nowhere close to being done. So we'll have a bunch to go yet. So that's going to be it, though, for today, guys. So thanks, everybody, for joining me on stream. For those of you that are catching up later, appreciate all you guys and your support, and I will catch you guys in the next one.